I'm Julia. This is Addie. We are super thankful for the love and support we received at the Lifehouse during one of the worst times in our life. So I'm a mom of 3 children. I have a 24-year-old, a 21-year-old, and my little 2-year-old. I've been in the nonprofit world for 15 years. I'm originally from Maryland, and I moved here from Florida. So I started my career as an accountant, and one of my first jobs was for a mission, a nonprofit mission, and I learned fund accounting and fell in love with it and realized that if I was going to be an accountant, I wanted to really serve the people, and that would make it worthwhile. So I actually lived in Lake Wiley 15 years ago when I was married and relocated to Florida with my husband. And unfortunately, we had a domestic violence incident that kind of threw my life into crisis. I was working full time. I had a 3-bedroom house on the water. Everything was great. Life was good. And then it all just fell apart. So I applied for housing from Florida. I wanted to come back here because of the sense of community that I knew to be here. But I didn't have a place to land when I got here. So the move was really fast and scary. I had to say goodbye to my big kids and kind of send them off on their own for a little bit until I could get things settled. So it was pretty much all my worst fears coming true, honestly. I was so afraid I'd be homeless, and then all of a sudden I was homeless and in a shelter, not only by myself, but with my baby. Arriving at the Lifehouse the first time, I was scared. I did not know what I was walking into or what to expect, and I was blown away. I was so excited that it was clean and comfortable, and that the other women in the house were friendly. I felt like I could rest for a second, like at least I have a place to stay. I didn't know what the next step would be, but I felt some sense of stability, at least for those few months. Having a safe bed and place to lay your head is absolutely the foundation before you can move any further in getting help. Having people bring meals was amazing. There was a lot of things provided that just took the stress out of the panic I was feeling. The Lifehouse provided diapers for my daughter for 4 months. They provided clothes. They got me a car seat and a baby gate. They just made a terrible situation bearable and took care of those essentials so I could focus on my next steps. So having my basic needs met took the pressure off so that I could start looking for a job, and I could start figuring out housing and what my next steps were. I ended up going to a neighboring nonprofit, which is one of the places they allow the women to go during the day. And that gave me kind of the space to think through things during the day. I ended up actually getting a job there, and I have continued to grow in that job. I absolutely love it. They're all good friends with the Lifehouse, so that's been really kind of a cool collaboration. I just kept working. I kept attending the weekly Bible studies. I kept forming relationships with the women in the shelter and waiting for my housing to be available. Life is great now. Honestly, stability, security, safety, an income, friends, great friends in the nonprofit community. I'm plugged in. I'm still great friends with the people at the Lifehouse. Life is good. My son is back here with me. He's doing great. We're all really thriving. And our house is awesome. It's small and humble, but I absolutely love it. I'm very, very happy here. I urge you to support the Lifehouse for the vital work that they do for people like me. There are numerous families with children and without that just need help for a short period of time. And the services and the community that the Lifehouse offers can truly make the difference in someone's life. It definitely did for mine.